Unseen burden: why poor vision is a serious disability. Google Docs and the link below in the description. In a world overwhelmingly designed for the sighted, the experience of living with poor vision is often trivialized. It is frequently reduced to the simple need for glasses, a common and easily corrected inconvenience. However, this perception is a profound misconception. Poor vision, when uncorrected or uncorrectable, constitutes a serious and multifaceted disability that permeates every aspect of an individual's life, erecting barriers to independence, safety, economic security, and social connection. It is a condition whose gravity is measured not in diopters, but in the cumulative weight of daily struggles and lost opportunities. The most immediate and tangible impact of poor vision is on physical safety and navigation. For the significantly visually impaired, the simple act of moving through the world becomes a hazardous undertaking. Uneven pavements, unexpected steps, low-hanging branches, and oncoming traffic transform a routine walk into an obstacle course. This constant state of vigilance leads to a higher risk of accidents, falls, and injuries. Beyond navigation, tasks that sighted people perform without a second thought, cooking with sharp knives, pouring hot liquids, reading medication labels, or crossing a busy street become potential dangers. This relentless concern for safety fosters a dependency on others and can lead to social isolation, as the individual may choose to stay home rather than face the anxiety and risk of venturing out. Furthermore, poor vision is inextricably linked to socioeconomic disadvantage, functioning as a significant barrier to education and employment. In the classroom, a student who cannot see the board, read textbooks, or discern the expressions on a teacher's face is at a severe academic disadvantage. This early educational hurdle can limit future qualifications and career prospects. In the workplace, the majority of jobs require some degree of visual acuity, from reading computer screens and analyzing data to operating machinery or simply navigating an office environment. The inability to perform these tasks can lead to underemployment, lower wages, or outright unemployment. The economic consequences is a cycle of poverty where the individual cannot afford the often costly solutions, specialist appointments, corrective surgery, or assistive technology that might alleviate their disability, thereby perpetuating this problem. And I've been struggling with my vision and my eyesight since the third grade, okay? That also links to the food that we eat and all the sugar that our parents give us and diabetes, because that has to do with your eyes too. The toll of poor vision extends beyond the physical and economic into the psychological realm. The effort required to constantly strain to see loads to chronic fatigue, headaches, and eye strain. More profoundly, the disability can inflict a heavy emotional burden. The loss of independence is a blow to self-esteem and can foster feelings of frustration, helplessness, and anxiety. The world becomes a source of confusion and misunderstanding. The inability to recognize faces can be perceived as rudeness, and the need for constant assistance can feel like a personal failing. This social friction, combined with the practical difficulties of engaging in visual-based activities, like watching movies or appreciating arts, can lead to profound loneliness and depression. The individual is not only isolated by their physical limitations, but also by the emotional chasm that forms between them and the sighted world. Finally, the societal cost of widespread, uncorrected poor vision is staggering. It represents a massive loss of human potential and productivity. When a significant portion of the population cannot see well enough to learn or work effectively, it stifles innovation and economic growth. Public health systems bear the cost of treating preventable vision-related accidents, while social support systems may need to provide for those who are unable to support themselves. Investing in vision care through accessible screenings, affordable corrective measures, and inclusive design is not merely a medical issue, but a crucial economic and social imperative. In conclusion, to dismiss poor vision as a minor inconvenience is to ignore the profound and cascading challenges it creates. It is a serious disability that compromises safety, undermines economic stability, inflicts psychological distress, and extracts a heavy cost from society as a whole. Recognizing it as such is the first step toward building a more inclusive world, one that moves beyond mere correction to embrace universal design, foster greater empathy, and ensure that the ability to see clearly is not a privilege, but a fundamental component of human dignity and opportunity. Thank you for watching.